So today we're going to be talking about Fortnite Season 8 getting leaked, and this is absolutely crazy, so make sure you watch till the end to not miss any of this. But starting off, we're actually going to be talking about the Fortnite Cube event. Now obviously this was in Season 6, so it'll be 2 seasons ago from when we actually get to Season 8, but this event is actually going to affect the whole of Fortnite a lot towards the end of Season 7 and also the start of Season 8 and the end of Season 8, and I'll be talking about more on this after, but let's check this out first.
Whatever is happening, I don't know, but it's big and it's epic. What? It's a cutscene! What? What has just happened? What is happening? Is this an alternate dimension? What is this? Boys, I'm grabbing a pic. This is madness. Codename files were butterfly, and the rifts always did look weirdly like butterflies. This is nuts. I can see everyone else on the map. Even my character is interacting individually with the butterfly. What's gonna happen? What just happened?
So the reason that this event, the Cube event, is actually going to be affecting in Season 8 and towards the end of Season 7 is actually because one of the head employees at Epic Games for Fortnite, called Donald Mustard, actually did a tweet about the Cube event saying that it's the end of the beginning. So not the beginning of the end, which would make sense to be like the Cube is the beginning of the end of the next event. It's the end of the beginning. So the Cube event is the end of the start of something. It's hard to explain, but basically things are going to be going the opposite way around in the storyline. So the Cube event was the end of the storyline, and now it's going to be the start of it. So as we get to the end of Season 7, things that have technically already happened will start happening. So the beginning of the whole storyline is going to be at the end, and the end of the storyline, which was the Cube event, was at the start, which is really hard to explain. Now this links on well to the next big information about Season 8, which is actually a dragon foot in the ground. Now I'm not making this up, guys. You can go into a playground, a solo game, any game at all on Fortnite and check this out yourself if you think this is fake or anything. But this is actually located at the bottom of the waterfall at Vikings Landing. You can go here and basically there is now a frozen dragon's foot in the ground. It doesn't look like it at the start, but once you destroy everything, you can clearly see that this is a foot mark in the ground. Now this has actually been here since the end of Season 4, which actually makes sense well because Fortnite always plan their seasons ahead. So when Season 4 and Season 5 came out, they were already starting to do Season 7 and Season 8 for the future. Now when people actually started finding out about this, they thought that dinosaurs were going to be coming into Fortnite because at the start people thought this was a dinosaur footprint, but I'm actually going to be explaining why it is actually a dragon footprint, and it makes so much sense, and it's almost 100% proven at this point, so make sure you keep watching to see that, because this actually links on to the dragon eggs in Polar Peaks. Now for the few of you that don't actually know about this, there are 3 dragon eggs in Polar Peaks. You can't go into a normal game and find them. You actually have to find them by doing some glitches in playground mode, pretty much. So you like have to glitch into the mountain and you can go around and actually find these dragon eggs in the castle. It's absolutely crazy. Someone like people like Ali A, Mr. Top 5 actually found out about this glitch, and Ali A actually finds out about it in this, but he doesn't really know why they're here. But this actually links to this dragon footprint in the ground because that's just some more evidence showing that dragons are coming out, because these dragon eggs are 100% going to be dragon eggs, and this actually links to the end of Season 7 event and what's going to be happening in the start of Season 8. This is crazy. Now what is going to be happening with these eggs and the Polar Peak Mountain is actually that, if you guys don't know already, the Polar Peak Mountain is actually melting very slowly. If you actually glitch into it in Playground, you can see water dripping off, because obviously if snow and ice melts, it turns into water. So what is going to be happening with these is the dragon eggs are slowly going to start hatching, and at the same time Polar Peak is slowly going to start melting. But right at the end of Season 7, just before Season 8, these dragon eggs are going to fully hatch get out of there, and basically they're gonna breathe fire all down at the Polar Peaks mountain, because obviously dragons breathe out fire, so that's what they're gonna be doing to this mountain, and it's gonna melt the whole mountain, turn it into water, and then low points on the Fortnite map are going to be underwater. So basically when this happens, there'll probably be new water vehicles, you'll probably be able to swim, and it'll just be absolutely insane. And probably season 8 will be like water themed or something, with like fish skins, stuff like that. There's even more evidence with this, with also obviously like scuba diver skins getting released recently, and also the fish stick skin which got released recently. But some big information is actually in this Fortnite season 7 battle pass currently, because if you don't know, Fortnite always add in information in the battle pass with like emoticons or loading screens or anything, things that people don't really pay much attention to. They add little leaks into it, so what's going to be happening in the future. Now on tier 62, there are actually 2 things on this tier. Now first of all, there is the sun in like the paid battle pass bit, the emblem of the sun. No one really uses it, no one probably pays any attention to this at all, because it's not like a skin or anything, so they've just added this in. It's a sun glaring out light, obviously, which obviously that doesn't really mean anything, but right above it there is a melting snowman. So this could mean it just gives more evidence to the snow bit melting in season 7 and it basically turning into water, and the water theme being in season 8. Linking back to the battle pass and how it actually shows some information that people don't really notice. Now this battle pass could be suggesting that Dusty Divot is going to be coming back out in Fortnite. Now just before I actually talk about that, first of all, at the tier 90 spot in the battle pass currently, season 7 battle pass, there is a skull trooper and a female skull trooper in the foreground, and in the background what seems to be a portal or a teleporter or a time traveling machine. Now there's been a lot of people talking about teleporting or time traveling machines coming to Fortnite ever since the rifts and obviously like the teleporters in Wailing Woods, so potentially this is going to be a big thing at the end of season 7 or in season 8. But on to the main topic, Dusty Depot potentially coming back. Now this is actually at tier 98, so right at the end of the battle pass, which could mean that it's going to be happening right at the end of season 7 or the start of season 8. And there is a picture of Dusty Depot. So I don't know guys, but this could actually show that Dusty Depot is coming back, because obviously if this happened, it would just help Fortnite in so many ways. There'd be a lot more people coming back onto the game that missed the days like when Dusty Depot was around in season 1, 2 and 3, and also it would just make Fortnite such a bigger game, because everyone wants Dusty Depot to come back. Like, who doesn't want it to come back? This actually links onto the start point about the Epic Games employee Donald Mustard tweeting that it is the end of the beginning, because it could show that the Cube event was the end of the whole big event in Fortnite, and now it's going to go back in time and back. So Dusty Depot comes back, the old factories come back, Junk Junction goes, potentially Tilted Towers goes, and everything goes back to normal in Fortnite. I don't know if this would happen, but comment down below what you think. But finally, the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the Fortnite Battle Pass theme, with the skins, everything that's going to be coming out, potentially new locations, new vehicles, everything like that. And obviously, first of all, we have the water theme, because if Polar Peaks gets melted down, there's going to be water everywhere. There's probably going to be a lot of fish skins in the Battle Pass, scuba diver skins, like fishermen. I don't really know, guys. It's going to be sick. But also, I've heard a lot of people talking about mythical creatures being in the Battle Pass, guys, and mythical objects being in season 8. Like, obviously we've already had the sword in season 7, which potentially was Fortnite trying out to see if people would like it in season 8.
The Infinity Blade, the new ultimate power weapon in Fortnite Battle Royale, resting alone on top of a mountain for anyone brave enough to try and claim it. And well, it's update night, so it turns out there are a lot of people who are really trying to claim this thing. Guys, tonight we're going to be jumping in and trying out the brand new Infinity Blade with Lockie. And the round you're going to see is actually the very first round we launched.
Now, not many people did like the sword coming out, so maybe that not be coming out, but I do think there's a big chance of the water theme coming out in season 8. But guys, if you've watched to the end of the video, comment season 8 in the comments. I know you've done that. And also check out one of these videos on screen right now, click the one you most prefer, and peace.